Navigating freedom. Quote, "The freer you are, the richer you are." This is a quote and affirmation from my book, Rich in Love. If you haven't ordered a copy yet or read it, you can do so on my website. It is also out in audiobook format as well now on Audible, Apple Books, and iTunes. If you order a hard copy version, I highly recommend the Buy Direct link on the book page on my website, as the cover and the printing is just far more beautiful than Amazon's version. Just a personal note. As you may have noticed, this popular idea in our culture of the richer you are, the freer you are, is promptly turned on its head in this turn of phrase. It's actually the opposite that is far more true. And this is a chapter in my book. I explain how that came to me, the reasoning and the story behind it in the chapter dedicated to this in my book, but I wanted to bring it back up for you today using a specific example to illustrate my point. Most people think that the more money you have, the freer you will be, because that money will give you more choices. And while it is absolutely true that money gives you more choices, and that is one of its great gifts, money cannot make you truly free. And if you were not born into a lot of money in this physical plane and lifetime, then it is actually your freedom to choose that will make you rich in every way if that is what you desire and feel compelled to do. For example, most people think that Oprah is free to do and have and choose whatever she wants to do and have and choose now because she's rich. But actually, she's able to do and have and choose now because she's free. She had to first embrace her freedom to choose that life, even when she saw zero evidence that that life could ever be possible for her in order for her to have it now. So it is not the money that made her free. It was her freedom that made her the money. Her freedom to try to do all that she imagined. Do you think that she had the vision of all that she has and does now when she started? Of course not. She probably just had an inkling of the kind of life that she wanted, and she did. And she followed what lit her up and what sparked for her towards that life. And eventually, it blew away any big dream that she had for herself back then. And she'll be the first to tell you now that all she ever did was follow her soul and her heart where her spirit guided. First the vision, then the letting go into trust and simply walking the path before you. And let's also look at the example of Eckhart Tolle. I know. These are both everyone's favorite examples, but this is only because they are the most widely known. That's why people use them as examples. There are millions of Oprahs and millions of Eckharts living their dreams of their own most free and bountiful lives and following their own heart and soul's path to their own unique versions of success. So many people think Eckhart is free to just be all chill and deeply connected to the divine all the time now because he has lots of money, ignoring entirely that he was all chill and deeply connected to the divine way before he had any money. He was free and all chill on a park bench for years before Oprah dropped him a line. His freedom led him to choose his authentic journey, and his authentic journey led him to write a book, and that book then took off, and then came the money. The money did not make either of these people free. Their freedom brought them the money. We do not all have soul paths that look like Oprah or Eckhart's, and many of us wouldn't even want that life. But don't let your fearful mind and ego deter you from following your heart and pursuing your freedom in the here and now. It's not something out there that you get and then you drive around in. It's something in here that you touch into and then express through your actions. You don't get freedom, you demonstrate freedom. You demonstrate it in whatever ways you can, right from where you are, right now. Thank you for joining me, and if you'd like to get these posts to your inbox every Sunday morning like clockwork, you can do so at sunnychapman.com/more.